why Tyleek Williams has always been the pick that Brad Holmes has wanted. Since 2021, Brad Holmes tried to get a dynamic duo in the middle, drafting Levi Onwuzurike and drafting Alim McNeil in round two and round three. This was designed for pressure up the middle. That's why this pick has been in the works for so long. Look at Brad. He's always tried to get a defensive tackle, whether it was DJ Reader or drafting Levi, drafting Alim. This is what he wants. What we do in Detroit is focus in the middle. Jack Campbell, Anzalone, the two safeties. Now you're going to have Alim and you're going to have Williams playing that middle. Williams is going to be a beast of a tackle. Just look at these highlights of him. The guy is a stud, and this is just a fraction of his highlights. The guy has been a stud at Ohio State for a long time. He clogs up that middle. He's too big of a man not to double team. So everybody worried about we need something opposite of Aiden Hutchinson. Yes, we do. I'm not here to argue that we don't need something outside of Aiden Hutchinson. We do. But a great alternative, a great thing is to cause pressure in the middle. And I know Alim's out for a few months, probably be back hopefully by Thanksgiving game or a little bit after. You are hoping that when he is there, when he is healthy, and you're going to have Williams and then you're going to have Hutch, that pressure in the middle is going to do nothing but free up space. Whether Alim's next to Hutch or Williams is next to him, that's going to cause a double team in the middle that should free up Hutch, that should free up whether Anzalone or Derek Barnes on the blitz or a safety on the blitz or a corner blitz. Somebody's going to be free because of this middle is going to be so clogged with these two giant humans. And look at the highlights. He's not just a run stuffer. He can get in the middle. And right now we're looking at Tate Ragnow's highlights. And Tate Ratledge is going to be the guy who's going to start at probably right guard. Mahogany will push into right guard. It's I love this pick. He is, mullet aside, which the mullet's sick, but he's a great football player. Pass blocking, run blocking, the dude just plays nasty as nasty gets. He's going to open up the passing lanes for Jared Goff. He is going to open up the run game for our running backs, Sonic and Knuckles. This is an upgrade over Graham Glasgow. It's Graham is not who he was a few years ago when he first was with Detroit. This pick is going to be a great thing. And now on to the wide receiver. On to Isaac Tesla. Tesla, I'm not going to talk about what we gave up to get him, but I am going to talk about he's very athletic, big, fast, great hands. He's got anaconda vice hands. What he catches, he doesn't let go, and he catches with his hands. He doesn't catch with a body. He's only been playing wide receiver for a few years, was a quarterback out of high school, and he's learning it. He's learning how to play wide receiver. But the cool thing about him is he has natural wide receiver instincts, whether it's tapping toes down, whether it's catching with his hands. So that's instinctual, which is tremendous for any wide receiver. I'm excited to see him. I'm expecting him to start as uh, started off the season as a wide receiver 4 and move into wide receiver 3. He should be Tim Patrick's replacement next season, and I'm looking forward to watching him develop. Now, this is a big, big man, Miles Frazier, who, believe it or not, actually has some versatility along the offensive line, has played guard and tackle. The only position he hasn't played is center. I'm interested to see if he could. He's a very smart football player. He is ahead of the curve um, when it comes to pass blocking, run blocking. Pass blocking is a little bit step behind. He sometimes plays too tall, which is one of his issues. It's probably one of the reasons why he slid is because of the pass blocking, playing too tall, getting stood up by defenders. He doesn't finish his blocks, but I think with Hank Fraley coaching him, I think he could work this out, and I think you're going to have a really good guard for a few years. Could he be a Christian Mahogany guy that's going to develop? Maybe. That would be very nice to see. He is strong as strong can be. He might be the strongest guy on the O line besides Penne. Like this dude is legit strong, and he already has a relationship with Tate, which is nice. So that's some cool stuff. Now on to such a cool story with Ahmed Hassania. I hope I pronounced that correctly. But the dude is a straight bull rusher right now. All heart, all motor, non-stop motor, all gas, no brakes. The guy gives it his all on the field. Um, Tackling needs some work. Needs to wrap up. He needs to learn to do more than just a bull rush. You're going to be playing in the NFL. So, what does that mean when you're playing in the NFL? You're going to be doing a lot more than rushing against Wyoming guys. It's going to be a lot more than rushing against, guys from insert in their conference name. It's You're gonna have to learn to develop. And I think we have the right coaching staff in play now to help him develop. And he's a smart kid, he's a good kid. And the thing that's special about him is he wants the coaching, he wants to give it his all, he wants to do the best he can. I'm excited about him, and we're going to see where it goes from him. He should be in the rotation, which will be exciting to have him in the defensive end rotation. Dan Jackson, safety out of Georgia, when he hits you, it's going to hurt. If he hits you is the other question. He goes for these big hits. He's going to be a special team stud. Start off. I don't know how well he's going to play as a safety for the team, but I know he is going to be a phenomenal special team player. I think he's making the team just based off of special team alone. We don't have the best depth behind Kirby and Brian Branch. So he could make the team. He will make the team, in my opinion. Special teams is where he's going to make his money at, but he might see a little bit of time just due to the lack of depth if we don't pick anybody up in the off season. In by off season, I mean in training camp, any camp casualties or camp casualties. So he should be hitting punt returners, kick returners out of their shoes. The guy can lace a hit on a human. Look at that. Boom. Damn. What a hit. The guy can just hit. All out hits. Now, the next draft pick is Dominic Lovett. And I'm a little bit indifferent on him. It's a seventh round pick. Can he make the teams on special teams? Yes, I'm sure he could. Will he? I don't know. Um, the knock on him is hands. And to me, you don't draft a wide receiver who doesn't have hands. I'm not going to say bring up Eric Ebron's name, but I'll bring it up. You don't draft a guy who can't catch. But this is a seventh round pick. I'm not going to complain about that. I think he is going to he'll be one of those practice squad guys we'll have unless he shows up big in training camp. He shows up big in rookie mini camp, mandatory camp. So we'll see what he can do. He's got speed. He's got a little bit of elusiveness. Is he somebody? And I don't think he returned at Georgia, but if he did, not a bad thing. Maybe Leafs replacement. He's got great speed as well. So there's that. But this draft class was solid. This draft class makes his team better. I'm excited about Williams, and especially when McNeil is back. The defensive front is going to be strong. The offensive line has got younger. Really interested in Tesla to see what he develops into. And I'm very excited about this whole draft class. Appreciate y'all. One pride and God bless.